Hello and welcome to Country Life Simple. I had to go away for work for about 2 weeks now, and when I came back I got sick. I had the flu quite badly. However, I did really want to eat sourdough bread. I haven't eaten proper sourdough bread, well, since I left, and I was really missing it. So because I was sick, I needed a quick and easy recipe which I know doesn't disappoint, and I've got the right recipe and I'm going to share that with you today. But first I want to tell you that my sourdough starter, my Otto, didn't look good. I've recouped it now and it looks alright. This is just straight out of the fridge this morning. And this is how I actually put it in the fridge, I don't know, whenever I baked the last bread a few weeks ago. It looked good. It had, bubbles and yeah. But when I opened it up, when I came back from my conferences, it had black stuff on it, like it was just dried out. It was really dry actually. There wasn't as much in it. It just sort of, all the moisture went and it really dried out. So I thought, oh no, I don't actually have any starter for this recipe. So what I did, I scraped probably half a teaspoon, just half a teaspoon. It was about 10 grams. And I mixed it with 50 grams of rye flour and 50 grams of water, warm water. Mixed it up, left it in a warm place for 24 hours. It was warm at that time. As you can see, long sleeve shirt. It's cool again today. And that brought this back here, this Otto. The rest, I basically filled in warm water. For my recipe, I need 520 grams of warm water. Filled the jar with water. Scraped all the starter I had off the sides, dissolved it in the water, and then used that, and it worked. So I did that again today, and I probably can't show you this. I will show you this in a minute. But all I did now was I dissolved 2 teaspoons of my starter, fresh out of the fridge, not fed, not I've done nothing to it, no pre-dough, no nothing. I just dissolved the starter in 520 grams of water and left this for about half an hour. And I can sort of see there's like some little bubbles there. I'll show them to you in a minute. And now I'm going to mix up 400 grams of plain flour. Sorry, I just have to look at my recipe so I don't say anything wrong. 100 grams of spelt flour, 200 grams of rye flour, 3 teaspoons of salt, and that's it. And I mix that all together and then I let it rest for about 2 hours. Today it is quite cool. I might leave it a bit longer, but yeah, I'll leave it for about 2 hours. So this is my dissolved starter. Like I said, 2 teaspoons and 520 grams of warm water, and just stirred through it, dissolved it a bit and left it for about half an hour. And now when I add all the flour, it will come back to life. I'll show you. So you want to knead it until the dough starts to come away from the sides, as it's starting to do here. You don't want to over knead it either, because it does contain rye. Rye doesn't really like to be kneaded too quickly, too much, as it does have not a lot of gluten structure in it. But we'll have a look at this now. So you see how easy it is to get it away from the sides here. It's sticky because it's a rye and wheat mix, but it comes away from the sides very easily. So this is now, it has kneaded enough, and I'm going to just leave it in this bowl for 2 hours, and then we're going to shape it and then put it in the cold oven as well. So that's why I like this recipe. It's very quick, it's very easy. It is a traditional German yeast recipe, and I modified it to have a sourdough version of it. So I'll see you back here in about 2 hours. So now we try to shape it, and I want to shape it into a oval, well, a long kind of loaf. And then I'm going to put it on the inside the Dutch oven. And I score it. And I bake it at 240 degrees for 50 minutes, and then I take the lid off. I'll put the lid on, bake it for 50 minutes, and then I'll take the lid off and bake it for another 10. And that's how the bread looks like when it's finished. Ta-da! It's called a Friss Dich dumm Brot, which is a eat yourself stupid bread, because it tastes so nice you can't stop eating it. And come on, tell me, this was quick and easy. And if I would have done stretch and folds, it probably would have opened up even more. But for me, this is way sufficient. It's got a nice crust, and I'll show you a picture later on the inside as well. I'll also make some butter cookies. This is my grandma's recipe. She normally makes them for Christmas. And I had a real hankering for these, so I made them and added a little bit of lemon rind to make them more spring-like biscuits. That's my baking done for the week. How good does that look? This is this is the bread I used to eat when I was in school. I had sandwiches of this bread every single day for my school lunch or school breakfast and morning tea. We didn't have lunch in school. Very nice. Hope you give it a go and you enjoy it too. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give this bread a go, and maybe also the little butter cakes up, because they're really yummy. Have a good weekend. Bye.